back to my channel. As you can see by the title, I am bringing you a fall tutorial. This is my first one of the year. Okay, you guys, it is almost time for Halloween. I am so excited. Ooh, I cannot wait, honestly. This is the look that I created using all high-end products. And honestly, you guys be the judge of it. Let me know what you think of it down below. And yeah, without further ado, let's just jump into the video. Alright, so the first thing I did was prime my eyes, and I used the MAC Soft Ochre Paint Pot. And for my brows, I used the ABH Dip Brow Pomades. Today I'm going to be using my Urban Decay Born to Run palette. Looks just like this. Beautiful fall colors in here. I was a little scared to try out like this green and stuff, but maybe next time. So yeah, this is what it looks like up close. Okay, so the first thing I did is I took a fluffy brush and I took the shade right here, which is called Still Shot. I was gonna say Kill Shot, but it's Still Shot. Okay, and I'm going to build that in my crease. Let me zoom you in. Okay, we're just gonna build my crease. Okay, looks about good. Blend that out a little bit better. My cat's meowing at the door. Alright, so I'm gonna take that same brush on my color switch cleaner thing, and I'm gonna go in with the shade Riff, which is right next to it. And I'm also going to put that in my crease, kind of like focus it towards the outer corner and give it a little bit more dimension. It's like that perfect brownie orange color. Just gives like perfect dimension. Now I'm going to take the shade Baja, I believe that's how it's pronounced. It's this orange right here. And I'm going to put that in my outer corner and fluff that also into my crease with that same brush that I cleaned off, and I'm going to put it in the other corner. Clean it off. Right, next I'm going to take the shade right here called Breakaway on the BH Cosmetics number 6 brush. And I'm just gonna like go over my brow bone with it. Kind of blend them together so they don't look as harsh. On a flat shader brush, this is the AOA Studio E131 brush. It's just a flat like concealer brush. I'm gonna use the shade Blaze, which is right here. And I'm not going to spray it at first, but when I go to do the second layer, I will spray it to make it a little bit more intense. And this is going on my lid. There we go. I don't want it too wet because it'll start like separating the eyeshadow, and I don't want that. There we go. That's better. Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and do my wing off camera, just because like I don't want to mess it up. But I'm gonna be using the Tarteist Tarte double take eyeliner, and this is in the shade like black or blackest black or something like that. One end is a pencil and the other is a felt tip, so I will be right back. Alright, so I decided to just throw my hair back because it was honestly on my nerves. The eyes are as good as it's gonna get because I freaking got eyeliner on my lid and I tried taking it off with a spoolie and I just don't want to deal with it, so we're just gonna leave it. For lashes, I am using the Eyelure Luxe Silky Soft Mink Lash. And this is just, is there a style or is it just called Mink Lash? I don't know. This is what the lash looks like. As you see, I already have one on. I did have to trim these down a little bit, but not a whole lot. So I'm going to apply this lash and I will be right back. Alright, since I actually forgot to put the mascara on this eye, I used my Tarte C Surfer Curl mascara. It looks like this. Alright, so now that my eyes are done, I'm gonna go into my face. I'm honestly a little bit nervous, you guys, because I'm gonna be trying a few new things that I haven't tried before. But it is okay. So I'm gonna first go in with my Smashbox priming water. And I have two primers here. I have the Milk Hydro Grip primer, and I also have the Tatcha Silk Canvas. I have used the Tatcha before, but it didn't leave my nose looking the greatest. I'm not sure if I used maybe like the wrong amount or like too much or whatever, but I'm just gonna put this right here where I have large pores. Okay. Then I'm going to use the Milk Makeup Hydro Grip. And you don't need a lot of this. Trust me. You don't. Like, look at that. Yeah. Gonna let that sit for just a moment. Okay, so this foundation, I have used it once or twice. This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Luminous Foundation, and I have mine in the shade 250C. Hopefully the shade is a little bit better. If not, we'll drag it down. Okay, so this is how it looks up close. Very dewy. I like it. Alright, next is concealer. I have been using this before, but this is a different shade. This is a little bit lighter than the one I had. This is the Too Faced Born This Way multi-use sculpting concealer. This is in the shade Shortbread, but I was using the shade Vanilla, so this is just a little bit lighter than that one. Alright, so now that my under eyes and everything is done, I'm going to set, and I'm going to use the Too Faced Born This Way translucent setting powder. I've only used this the one time and I absolutely loved it. So powder my eye. I love it. Guys, listen, I have been wanting to try this powder, and I'm so glad that I finally got it. I got it in my BoxyCharm last month, and honestly, I'm so happy I did. Like, it's gonna set. Alright, so I'm gonna use the same Baja shade right here, this one, and I'm gonna, oops, I touched another shade. I'm gonna put that on my lower lash line. Alright, next is bronzer. I do have this new bronzer. My friend gave me this. Shout out to you, Jennifer. This is the Chocolate Gold Soleil Longwear Gilded Bronzer by Too Faced. And it's in the shade Luminous. I'm not sure if it'll match, like if it'll be too dark or not. Ooh, it definitely smells like chocolate. Yeah, it does. This is what it looks like. This packaging is freaking beautiful, bro. I'm honestly a little bit scared to use it because it seems a little too dark, but we're gonna go for it anyway. It might be okay if I use it lightly, because it's definitely got like shimmer in it. You know, it's gilded. I think I'm gonna have to go in with like my other bronzer that I brought. The other one I have is by Ofra. This is the Ofra Versatile Matte Bronzer. This is what this looks like. This matches a little bit better, I believe. I don't know, I haven't used it in a while. Ooh. That looks so dark on camera, but it's not. Alright, so now the bronzer is done. I'm gonna go and do blush. Honestly, I thought I had more high-end blushes, but I don't. I literally only have two. I have the Tarte one, which is in the shade Quirky, which looks like this, which I use quite often. Or I have the Natasha Denona, but that blush is way too dark. So, Tarte it is. Sorry if you hear the motorcycles down the street. Alright, next is highlighter. Honestly, I have quite a bit of high-end highlighters, but some of them are a little too dark. Like, for example, my Fenty highlighter that I got in BoxyCharm. It's in the shade Trophy Wife, so it's a little dark. Like, I can pull it off, but I have to do it ever so lightly. Like, ever so lightly. It's beautiful as an eyeshadow, but it's a little dark for my skin tone. However, if you have a darker complexion, Trophy Wife, if you do not already own it, you should definitely get it. It's beautiful. Okay, so I'm going to be going in with the Ofra Italia highlighter in the shade Soho. This is what it looks like. It's beautiful. It's like a rose gold color. Definitely my type of highlight. Like, look how beautiful this is. Oh my god. Alright, so next is the lips. Unfortunately, I do not own any high-end lip pencils. I think the most expensive I have is the NYX matte lip liners. So just gonna use this since it's the most expensive one. Because the ones I do have, they came from like the Dollar Tree or Shop Massey, which are also $1 on there. So yeah, NYX it is. It's like $4 or $5. This is in the shade Sandstorm. Two liquid lipsticks. However, I'm thinking I'm gonna go in with the darker one because it'll match the lip liner a little bit better. I have multiple lipsticks, but a lot of my high-end ones are like pink colored, and this NARS one I was gonna go with because of the packaging. Like, it looks deeper, but when you go to actually apply it, it's like a hot pink color. So I was like, ugh, no. So I have the Kat Von D liquid lipstick in the shade Sanctuary, and I also have the shade the brand Dose of Colors in Old Flame. But I think I'm gonna go in with a darker lip. Okay, now that I let my lips dry, I think I'm gonna go in with a gloss. Unfortunately, the only high-end gloss I have is by Too Faced, and this is in the shade Two Night Stand, and I don't want to use this because it's pink. This is what it looks like. So I'm just gonna go in with my Essence Shine 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 lip gloss. This is literally only like $2, so this will be the only thing I'm not using that's high-end. Alright, lastly, it is time to set it all in place, and I'm going to be using the Urban Decay All Nighter. This is just like this mini or whatever. I want to try the full size, but I haven't tried it because I haven't tried this. So, yeah, okay. It's like all over. Alright, so this is how the look came up. Honestly, I love it. It suits my personality super well. The dark lip, the vampy colors are just like, I love vampy colors. Like, it's not super vampy because it's like a brown, but it is the perfect color for lipstick. Like, this is like definitely screaming fall to me. Obviously, the eye look could be a little bit better. I did mess up on my wing liner, as I always do, but you guys know that my eyes are not sisters or twins. They're like distant cousins, so I'm sorry that they're not even, because they hardly ever are. Let me know what you guys think of this look down below. Let me know what you want to see in my next video, and thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time, I love you guys, and I will see you in my next video.